Hi, everyone. I hope you are all here to to participate in our webinar. Please leave a comment if you hear me, if you see me, and we will start. Okay, let's go. I'm really glad to see you on this session held by EPAM School. I am Vladislava Lemish. You can call me Vlada or just Miss. And I am a marketing specialist of EPAM. And together with my team, we participated in the promo campaign of business analysis and business intelligence program, which we are going to mention today a lot. So this webinar is also a part of our promo campaign, but we really tried to find a real interesting speaker who will share some insights of his profession, of his unique career path, of his personal experience. So we're going to discuss Nikolai Popov's journey from. Sorry, I guess my internet connection sometimes is poor, but I hope everything will be okay. So we will discuss Nikolai Popov's journey, who is, by the way, Senior Business Intelligence Analyst at EPAM. So Nikolai will share his unique journey. Then we will stop on the roles of business analysis and business intelligence, the difference between them, and the modern trends, maybe some interesting insights. Then also we will have Q&A session where you can share all your thoughts and ask questions. And also we will present our program, business analysis and business intelligence, so that you could just have a look on it. Maybe you will be interested to participate in it. And also, please stay tuned because we're going to reveal our secret discounts and other details. And I hope you will enjoy the session. So, Nikolai, please come here if you're with us. Say hello to everyone, and the floor is yours.
Thank you, Vlada. So, guys, ladies, welcome to our party. Nikolai Popov, and I'm here to explain why I'm in EPAM and to say a few words about my journey. Yeah, as you could see from the subject of this presentation, from ocean to business intelligence, I'll tell you a bit more about my background and how I moved from one occupation to another. So let's get started. Uh, Small agenda, what we are going to cover today in my part. So first of all, as I mentioned, I'll tell you a few words about my journey. Then I'll try to answer the question, is an analyst needed on the project? Is it really necessary to have an analyst? Then I'll cover difference between business analyst and business intelligence analyst, and say a few words about other kinds of analysts, because time to time you could see that there are system analysts, data analysts, etc., etc., etc. So who are they? And then I'll answer to the question, why EPAM? Why I'm still here? Why I'm going to stay at EPAM? And why I really love EPAM. So, and then I'll be happy to answer your questions, or maybe we'll pass it in the very end of our discussion. So let's go ahead and get started. From oceanology to IT. So, few words about myself. So, uh, many years ago, I graduated from Russian State Hydrometeorological University, that's located in really beautiful city, St. Petersburg. And after that, I was really excited when I joined that university, because first of all, I studied at oceanographer oceanography department at Marine Information System uh, branch, and that was cool because I had really interesting opportunity to spend sometimes in expeditions doing some research. So after during next 10 years after finishing my university, I took part in 18 expeditions in Baltic Sea, North Sea, Ladoga Lake. I worked as oceanographer, team lead, uh, even diver. I did a scuba diving, and that was really, really cool. But then I understood that I was a bit bored of that my life because I had to go somewhere. So I spent not enough time with my family, etc. So when you do research in the field, in the ocean, seas, the first and second time, that's super cool experience. But then you are getting used to this, and it's not as cool as first year times. So in the end of my experience, I obtained a PhD degree in geoinformatics because despite the fact that I did oceanography research, I also was involved in data analysis. So I was really happy to do this computing activities and did that mixture, earth science plus computer science. Also after that, I became an associate professor and gave a lecture in geoinformatics, and then, as usual, uh, for all of professors in university, I understood that I have free time, and I decided to invest it into my professional growth, and I started doing some jobs in parallel. So since I did data analysis and I had good enough English, I started working as business analyst dash system analyst. In first company I came to, these positions were combined, and it was a little bit weird because when I googled first, I understood that what do a business analyst and what does system analyst, and that were completely different tasks, and I had to combine these activities together. So but anyways, that was cool, that was interesting, and I spent next years in IT doing analysis. And about 4 years ago, 3 and a little bit longer, I decided to join EPAM. And why I decided, because that's pretty similar to most of uh, IT companies on post-Soviet area. They uh, they do sort of agile, they do sort of IT processes. They believe that they trying to do their best, implementing best practices, but still most of them doing old-fashioned project styles. And I was a little bit confused, and in one day I decided to try to find the best way to boost my knowledge and learn how to uh, become better and understand the processes and how to deal with best practices, etc. And I learned about EPAM. Actually, I started my career at EPAM through laboratory, actually training. I came as at my previous company, I was a senior specialist, team lead. While transferring to EPAM, I became a middle analyst position. That was downshifting, but it worked. Actually, I started everything, nearly everything from scratch. So here I started learning, and I'll explain a little bit in details a bit later. I started gaining materials, passing courses, uh, observing how my colleagues at EPAM doing their activities, and finding out how to do this in the better way. So after some time, I found myself that I'm already technical interviewer here at EPAM. I'm a certified skill advisor. I'm a mentor at Business Intelligence Analyst Mentoring Program. And just a few weeks ago, I obtained new title, NGIX Expert. So NGIX expertise here is at EPAM are guys and ladies who knows how to do a projects and products, build the products in better way using best practices. So that was why I come and decided to stay here. So that's a few words about me. Let's go further. So usually, uh, coming to some organizations, I heard this question from managers, analysts: Do we really need them? Because from manager standpoint, less people on the team, less money you spend on development, more money you earn for company. So let's answer. uh, Actually, observing this situation, the ideas of my more mature colleagues from management pool were as follows. So we call it dev team, meaning development team. So does it mean that developer is the main person here? If so, why we shouldn't just hire few developers and they will do everything? We will say them code and they will code, and voila, we will sell this product and everyone is happy. We earn money. Why not? But in fact, you need some other guys in this team. For example, a developer could be super cool in his or her occupation, programming on Python, JS, or whatever, but every person needs another pair of eyes who will control or find mistakes in the code. So usually we have quality assurance engineer or tester, if you like. Usually, this is the person who is responsible for quality of a product we deliver, and without this person, product will be really, really poor. Few times in my life, I took part in some of activities that invest enough money to developers and try to save money on testing, and the product was pretty poor. And we need another guy who is a business analyst who will explain what developers should do and how quality assurance engineer could assess the product that was developed by a developer. And since there are lots of communication with the stakeholders, with the management of company, etc. We need another person who is responsible for all this communication on a higher level. Uh, this is the delivery manager. So usually this is the general team members inside dev team at EPAM, and everyone provides value to the project. So business analyst does bring value to a company. So let's go further. Another really important part here where business analyst is really, really necessary teammate is communication. Time to time, we could see this option of communication when a stakeholder or consumer could communicate directly with all the team members. In most of the time, you could see that stakeholders have development or testing background, and they believe that they are really good in these occupations, even though they do not practice for decades, and they want to reach out directly dev and provide their valuable opinion directly to this person. So in this situation, actually, based on my experience, dev guys are really nervous and really and trying to stop this kind of communication. And usually at EPAM, we use option number two, as you could see from this slide. So there is a dev team who code and test the code. We have a stakeholders who provides us high level task, And there are business analyst and project manager or delivery manager, as we call it here at EPAM, who communicates with the consumer, elicit requirements, and then when requirements are captured, provide them to dev team and get results of tasks and provide back to consumers. This is the robust way of dealing with communication. So here, as you could see, business analyst also brings value. And third slide that states that analyst does brings value. So as you could see, the relative cost of fixing an error at different stages of software development life cycle varies significantly. I know that all of us are human beings, and as a business analyst myself, I can't guarantee that I will fix all the uh, mistakes at requirement stage and architecture stage, working with the requirements only, that costs nearly nothing. But if this error uh, goes to coding stage and your developer already implemented this flow in the code, it takes 5 times more money, and then 10 times, 15 and 30 times when this error goes to production, and actually it could bring you significant harm to your company and your project. So usually we are trying to find and eliminate most of as much errors as possible at requirement stage. So business analyst here could provide value. So let's go further and discuss differences between business analyst and business intelligence analyst. So as I mentioned in the very beginning, you could see that there are some other analysts, uh, system analysts, data analysts, etc. Uh, for your convenience, you could easily split these guys into two buckets: business analyst who works with the requirement and manage the team, and technical aspect of business sorry, technical aspects of analysis, guy who deals with data, who could go to database and profile data, etc. So uh, answering question of skills required for business analyst obviously could be split into three groups. First of all is business analyst analysis itself. You should be really good in business domain knowledge. That's part I really love, because in my life I participated in several really huge projects, switching between different domain knowledge. So first I started from accountant, then I moved to insurance, now I'm working at traveling and hospitality, and it's like living different lives. You are specialist in different areas, and that's cool and exciting. The processes inside this domain really good, and yeah, that's I really love. So first of all, you need to know the domain, but it's really easy. If you join the project, you have time to go deeper. You should know how to deal with requirements, how to list it, how to manage requirements, etc. Of course, you must have really good soft skills, well developed soft skills like communication, presentation, English, etc. And of course, management, because usually business analyst is a small manager in the team. Usually, delivery manager uh, spends their time uh, doing something outside of the team, and you have to manage team by yourself. So stakeholder management, you need to know all the people around who may influence on the results of the project. You should manage the scope together with the consumer. You should know how to highlight risks of delivery. You should know how to deal with change management. If, for example, you delivered something and next day your consumer comment asks, we need to change something, what will be impacted, etc. And last but not least, team management. Uh, you should know how to collaborate with your team and be ready to be in the shoes of a delivery manager or project manager when he or her is absent at moment and can't do this. So that's about business analyst. What's the difference between technical part, speaking business intelligence analyst, or data analyst, or system analyst? We have here two additional groups, data and technology. So adding these two competencies to what I mentioned previously, you'll become business intelligence analyst or system analyst or data analyst, whatever. So first of all, speaking about data, you need to know how to deal with data profiling, because usually you are the first person who take a look at data on consumer side, and you need to know how to deal with this, how to profile data, to have an answer if the data good or bad, what need to be done for this data. You need to know how to process data, different methods. You need to know how to query data using, for example, SQL. And of course, you need to be really good at technology stack, like databases, data warehouses, different platforms, clouds, because most of our projects are cloud based, so we are not install time to time we still install our solutions at on premises at server centers of our consumers, but 90% of our projects are somewhere in the cloud. It could be Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud Platform, or Amazon Web Service, somewhere there. So you need to know how to deal with clouds. Also, as a business intelligence, you need to know one of reporting tool. The most well-known are Power BI, Tableau, Click, some others. And it would be good if you know how to deal with data tools based on Python, for example, Python Pandas, let's say. So this is the main differences between. So if you are pretty good in business analysis, you just need to add technical aspects, technical competencies, and voila, you are business intelligence analyst. But it takes time, but it's really cool. It's cool and exciting journey. Right. Let me say a few words about trends. uh, I'm not sure if it's good or bad, but despite of our relatives, our parents, our grandparents, who may graduated from their colleges and universities, and be sure that they would do uh, nearly the same tasks for the whole their professional lives, time was changed. So now we are in another condition when we have to boost our knowledge every 2 years, every year, every 5 years. So we have to look at trends time to time to be sure that we are on the same page with technology, and we are well prepared for the next step, for the next technologies that will uh, come to the market. And yeah, how to do this? Actually, you could Google, but who could guarantee that you'll find good source of information? I would really recommend you using reports provided by Gartner Company. So it's really well-known analytical organization who provides their vision on tools and technologies that take place on IT market. So here I provided link, but you could easily go to internet and Google it. Actually, Gartner hype cycle and 2023 is available. We are waiting for 2024, but since this could give you a good uh, understanding of what is valuable, so which technologies and methods you could learn to be well prepared for upcoming future events. So uh, please go through this article, and the most valuable part is here. So they call it Gartner hype cycle. They believe that every technology goes through this curve. So this is the time, this is expectations, and Gartner uh, company believes that when one technology appears uh, just in minds or as a concept, uh, you could see different reviews and read articles about that technology. Let's, as an example, let's remember Google Glass, for example. At the very beginning, the hype about this technology was really, really high. So expectations go really, really high until this point. At somewhere here, first version of product can be consumed at market. Usually, it's not as good as we expected to get. It's pretty similar with computer games, different technologies, new devices, etc. So in very beginning, when you read review, it's one story. When you got it from nearest shop, it's a little bit different story. So expectations goes down. But somewhere here, technology becomes more affordable, more robust, and second version or updated version of technology or product comes to the market. And it looks good, and people start using this until this technology comes to plateau of productivity. So here we believe that this product is well known, everyone uses it, it's pretty nice. So what are these signs here? So let's take a look. As you may see from legend to this chart, these different objects represents when we are expecting to get this technology at plateau of productivity. So meaning that, for example, generative AI, well-known technology, ChatGPT, etc., DALI, etc. So they are at the really hype cycle top. We are expecting that in 2 to 5 years, it will be everywhere. So specialists in specific this technology will be really in demand. And if you want to be in demand, please take a look at this Gartner hype cycle of previous year and next year, this year, and be ready. Go through each of these names, Google it. I'm sure that you won't find much materials, but at least something. Uh, think a little bit why, if this technology interesting to you, how you could use it in your professional life, etc., and try to track changing and evolving of this technology, becoming an expert in this. So going back to this article here, usually Gartner provides us groups of technologies that are uh, takes first, second, and third places. So number one, this previous year, emergent AI, and here is the description why. So take a look, go through this article, and you'll find lots of interesting materials. That's this is the best way how to keep your knowledge up to date and know what to do in upcoming nearest future. That's it. So let's go back to presentation. And another part of my presentation, why EPAM? Why I decided to come here and stay here. And I would love to stay here another years and years. As I mentioned in very beginning of my presentation, I was really fascinated by processes at EPAM. As I already also mentioned, NGIX expertise, guys who spent enough time to provide us with best practices, how to deal with project, how to start project, how to manage project, how to uh, do nearly everything at project. So starting from agile approach, how to implement it, till going to production through development cycle, testing cycle, CI/CD, continuous integration, continuous delivery, etc. And I was really lucky to become here, to become a part of EPAM, because I got access to amazing and really rich library of such materials, and I was able to join my first project when I started mastering my knowledge. Before coming to EPAM, I had a mess in my head. I had like 8 years of experience. As I mentioned, I was a senior business analyst, but there was really mess of knowledge in my head. And I really needed someone who would put everything in right order. And EPAM did it. And that was super cool. And another part that makes me better every day, it's our community. Uh, Even though you are senior, lead, manager, you can't know everything. And one day you could be recruited for to a project that uses technology that you haven't worked with before. What should you do? So obviously you could go and ask Google, ChatGPT, etc. But the answer could be mm, could be arguable. You never know who is behind the your screen and answering your questions and providing you materials. So it's better to ping experts. Here at EPAM we have awesome stuff. Let me share my uh where is it? Yeah, it's here. So first of all, we have really good learn platform where we have different variety of different courses uh, that covers both theoretical and practical part and brings you value, and you become better. And another part that I really love, this is our technology portal. Let me log in and I'll show you how it looks like. It really saved my life several times, professional life, I mean. um, so what do we have here? Let's say you are recruited at the project where people use technology that's not very well known in the internet. So you found the website of the company who produces that product, but what about support, community, etc. So we have it here. For example, at my previous project, we had a talent studio to deal with master data. And yeah, you could go to technology portal. You would see, for example, technology talent MDM. Here is a review based on our own experience uh, that we gained working on a project where we used talent, and also some technology indexes, pros and cons. If you need to recommend this solution to your customer, you could easily find answers from our experts, some other top technologies that work together with, for example, talent. And the most valuable part is here, expert communities. So if you have questions, you could easily ping these guys and ladies, and they'll answer your questions, because from my experience, people in at EPAM really friendly and ready to answer your question. So they are always ready to provide you helping hand and become an expert in new technology. So that's really amazing. And let me switch back to my presentation. Yeah, that's all. Then I'd like to pass word to my colleague Vladislava. Vladislava, floor is yours.
Yeah, thank you so much, Nick, for sharing all these details. It was really informative. I hope our listeners enjoyed the session, and I will also be happy to introduce our next speaker, who is my lovely colleague, Yulia. Yulia is an experienced marketing specialist. She has led numerous promo campaigns. She participated in the runs of our programs, and she will be eager to share the details of the program offer. Maybe she will also shed the light on some EPAM's details and all of this interesting and useful info you would like to know about the program. Julia, the
Thank
floor
you.
is yours.
Thank you very much, Vlada. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Nick, for your useful and very interesting presentation. And hello, guys. I want to say hello from EPAM office in Prague, and I'm very happy to be part of this show. And my next slide about EPAM, I want to give you a little bit more details about company and about our program as well. Okay, let's move on now, please. Sorry, guys. Maybe I can. Maybe I can. Yes, I can. It's very good. I can change slides because before I couldn't. Okay, let's talk a little bit more about EPAM. EPAM is public company. It's huge service company, and EPAM supplies and offers different software solution for clients around the world. And maybe you know who EPAM is. It maybe not. I guess it's this company is popular in CE region like East Europe. Um, and it's big employment and EPAM has many branches, many offices around the world, and I guess now numbers of EPAM's employees are 60,000 people around the world. Yes, EPAM is a service company. EPAM makes solution for different domains, and I guess you know, and I guess now you can recognize name of this brands, name of this big board brands like Honda, Apple, Facebook, maybe Uber, maybe UBS Bank. But EPAM is not only service company. Why now we offer you educational program? How it happened? Like EPAM is service, and now we can offer education. I have answer for this, and it's quite easy because before, not only before, now as well, but like it starts in the past, EPAM used to create internal educational program for our employees, and like it highlighted Nick in his previous speech, in his presentation, it's big community of specialists and it's huge solid expertise for different areas. EPAM has many program for specialists, like for business analysis, for solution architect, for DevOps specialist. And one day, top management of my company have has decided to offer this program for external audience, like for new students, for our attendees, and because EPAM has expertise, it's all time, it's up to the content, it's high demand content, it all our speakers are practical developers and engineers. Our programs were very demand and interesting for potential students. um, Our approach is all time about practical, about not only theoretic knowledge, like theoretic and practical knowledge as well. As well, it's combined work between engineers and teachers, and our programs all time. It's easier for for learning, for understanding, and very practical. Okay, little bit more numbers about EPAM. It's 20 more year of expertise in educational area, 25 plus countries around the world. Okay, guys, you can see now these numbers of my slide. I don't need to repeat it. And yes, now you can understand how this expertise is huge. And now be there for have new knowledge about business analysis topic and maybe about our program, because this webinar was part of our promo campaign for educational program business analysis and business intelligence. It's our high demand program. I guess it's more popular program for now from our different offers. And now we can send the link to our group chat, and maybe you didn't see this program before, this information, and now you can see this link and you can um, check description of program and details. And now a little bit highlight, it's all time 100% online format. Is a combined work with self-study and learning with expert. What I mean, you will have a learning platform. um, Nick showed this learning platform before. This Learn, maybe you notice this. It's our platform for online learning, and you or our candidates will have lesson this program materials, quiz, video materials, or text, and you will have twice per week, or maybe once per week. Now I'm not sure because it depends of model. You will have workshop with our speakers. Nick is one of our speakers, our subject matter expert for this program, and you will have this opportunity to learn program with very mature, very educated and expertized teacher during our during all your journey like a student. And let's move on about business analysis in business intelligence program. This program includes three model. It's for 9 months study journey. Three models: business analysis, artificial intelligence, and project-based training. I will tell about it a little bit later. This program for IT specialists with experience, or for people who want to switch from current area to IT. For instance, for English teacher, for IT recruiter, maybe for marketing specialist like me now. Um, if I want to um, go deeply to technology, to if I want to understand how software is is now, how I can okay, let's do step back. If you want to switch from our current position to business analysis, it's possible. It's not only IT for IT specialists. It's maybe for people who just want to go to IT. Uh, and main part of our program is project-based training. I guess is our differentiator, is our benefit. And to be honest with you, we compared with my colleague, with Vlad as well, different offers on the market, and we compare our program with another program in European Union and C region and around the world. And sometimes it's just theoretic part. And EPAM, and now our program offers project-based training. It means you will include two you will include to now in the same time I want to read message because little bit confuse me. You will be part of development team, and you will be part of really development project inside EPAM. Yes, it's not customer project, it's internal project like pet project, but it's real development um, experience, and you will have opportunity to try to use your expertise, your knowledge together with another specialist. I guess it's a very good opportunity, and you can add this time to your CV. And for junior specialists, it's big bonus because all customer, all employment, all companies, all time ask you about experience. All time ask you, do you have commercial experience? Do you have something like when you were part of commercial team for development? Is good chance to add information to your CV. And we have some requirements. It's not so difficult requirements. It's not so high, but of course, you should have knowledge for join this program. It's English level. Um, you should have at least B2 level uh, plus, maybe high, maybe like strong B1 plus level, maybe it's possible, because all our program is in English, and you will learn this program in English, and all our speaker will speak with you in English. Yes, it's mandatory. And you should have like basic business knowledge and leadership skill for managing your time, for be part of the program. And yes, a little bit about details about our learning path. Two models, business analysis and business intelligence. And addition of this, like at the top of this, we add artificial intelligence model. You will learn how artificial intelligence impact and improve business analysis area, and how you can use artificial intelligence tools for your work. Of course, I'm sorry, maybe now I sound little bit like I don't know, direct. Of course, it's not free, because when you have personal tutor, when you have project-based training, when you have opportunity to learn program with very experienced specialist, it can't be free. I'm really sorry. Yes, it's not free, but now you will have special discount, like for our webinar attendees. A special discount is 10%. It's for you, and you can have more discount, like if you pay this price with one payment, you can have 10% more. Like together it can be 20% discount for this program, and it's not for like one time, it's for 9 months program. If you calculate it, I guess you can understand it's not so expensive, but with this discount it's could be like 1,400 euros for 8 months, and how it can be like a little bit more than 200 euros per month. Okay, I can push you, but you can calculate it's expensive or not. And to be honest with you, now um, I can see the same program on the market with training, with this opportunity to be included in the development team. Yes, it's our differentiators. It's our benefit. And about certificates, in the end of the program, you will have certificate, and you can share this information in LinkedIn account, and you can add this certificate to your CV. This certificate includes information about course, hours, link to syllabi, and student name, and our confirmation about you finish this course. And now we have time for questions. Maybe do you have questions for me or for our speakers, for Nick. Please don't be shy and add this question. Ask us about everything on our group chat, about program, about some topic. Yes, now I have some questions. It's about fee. Yes, it's not free. It is payment. And how are the 10 months allocated training modules? Okay, maybe I can ask Nick to help me with this question about training models. This training models is 3 months. It's not 1 week. It's not 2 weeks. It's 3 months for your study. Include this program. Nick, can you join now? Because I guess you have more experience for answering to this question about
Uh,
training.
which one could you?
How
I didn't
are
see.
how are the 8 months allocated to the training models? Can you see this question?
Uh, n-
9 months.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes, please. Hmm.
Right. Unfortunately, I can't answer this question because I'm mentor here. I'm not a manager. Usually, I got a group of students who I work with. Usually, it's first part theoretical and then some sprints of practical, but it depends. It depends on group. So, yeah.
Maybe I can, because look, I'm marketing manager. I'm not delivery manager for this program. I'm not manager of this program, but I understand. Uh, I how I understand. It's like, first of all, you will learn theoretical models. It's like two theoretical models for business analysis and business intelligence as well. And next part is project based training. It's next 3 months. You will finish theoretical parts and you will include to the development team. It's not at the same time. It's not split. It's not like combined. First of all, theoretic, and next one is training. Every about models, 3 months for artificial intelligence. 3 months for business analysis. I'm sorry, 3 months for business intelligence. No, step by step. It's not in the one time. It's not in this. It's not together. It's step by step, part by part. Can you tell us more about coaches? What do you mean? Can you please give more details? What do you mean more about coaches? All our speakers, it's EPAM, it's specialists from EPAM. What do you mean? Little bit don't understand your question. Um, is experienced seniors level specialist from EPAM.
Sorry, can I step in here?
Can you tell us more about coaches? Coaches.
Yeah, yeah. So usually, we have a pool of mentors on our program, and they could participate depending on their project activities. For example, if I'm pretty busy on my project, I can't. If I have some time to invest into this project, I will participate. Usually, it's uh, senior, lead, specialists or managers, both business analysts and business intelligence analysts. Currently, I'm like a main speaker for business intelligence part, and yeah, also I'm a course creator of some of course dedicated to Power BI and data analysis activities. So yeah, it depends on each round.
Mhm, mhm. And next question is very common question for our webinars. Like every webinars, um, we have this, and we had this question before. Yes, it's possible, but we are not guarantee hiring. This program is without hiring guarantee. It's just educational program. Uh, but of course, it's possible, and we have a successful case, and not once. It's like many successful cases when our students were hired to were be hired to EPAM after program. It's not our responsibility because we are a team of educational program, but for people with knowledge, with experience, who wants to join to EPAM, of course it's possible. You just have to check vacancies of our website, and of course it's possible. But I want to be honest with you, this program is without a hiring guarantee. Maybe one more, maybe more questions. Okay, okay. Now we have no more questions for our program, and okay, let's make conclusions. Now we're really happy to see you on our webinar. You will have discount for joining our program. You can use two discounts together and you can have 20% discount for our program. It's absolutely free to registration to apply. If you have question, if you want to know more, I will give answer to this question a little bit later. You can apply, you can confirm your you can fill submission form and send, and you will have call with our enrollment specialist, and you can ask question, give more information, um, try to understand it's match for you, it's good for you or not. And if this application, this filling form, is not your commitment. After this submission form, we will not waiting for you like joining. It's if you want to try. And we have one more question. When we work on the project, either one working hours, I mean, could have job. And look, we understand this program is for adult person. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's very common when our students work for companies, for customers project, and you can combine because all our workshop will be in evening. It's not working hours, it's in evening. It's like 5 p.m, 6 p.m. Is absolutely fine. And uh, you will have recording of each workshop, and you will have recording of this webinar as well, and you can learn this material. I now I'm about program later. It's it's absolutely fine when you can't join, when you have vacation, I don't know, different reasons. Yes, you can combine. It's not like you need spend all your time for program, of course not. Apologize, one more question. That kind of tools. um Nick, Nick, are you with us
Yeah,
now?
yeah,
Thank
yes,
you very
yes.
much
I'm
for your
yeah,
helping.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, about technology, please.
Yes, regarding technology, I could answer only partially because I participate as business intelligence, and usually we provide materials for Power BI, and we use Power BI as a main tool during our courses. Uh, I can't answer regarding SQL, Python, and Tableau because actually Power BI and Tableau are nearly the same tools doing nearly the same things. We prefer Power BI because it's free of charge. You could easily download it from Microsoft website and install and use it, at least for training purposes. And also, Microsoft provides really good training materials dedicated to this Power BI tool. I'm not sure about SQL and Python. It's models that goes before my part. So sorry. Maybe
Okay.
Yulia could
Okay.
know.
Maybe if you want, you can add this question to our team by email. I will ask my colleague to send our email to the chat, and you can ask about technology. Did hire junior at all? About junior, please don't be so. I don't know. now we don't know about demand. Even me, I don't know about demand now, and maybe now junior, like we don't need junior, but maybe in 1 month we will need junior, and demand is changing every month, and knowledge it's very important. I guess now when our world is changing every day, knowledge is crucial, and I guess it's better, is the best investment for now is education, but it's my humble opinion. And yes, I guess something like this. Okay, guys, thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for joining this meeting. I will be very happy to see you out, to see you like our students, and maybe I will see you in our next webinar. um, Thank you again, and have a nice evening and week. Bye bye.